Shonbarnes, Shonbarnes. I'm the Chief of Police for the Madison Police Department. We're calling this press conference this morning to alert our community on a severe attack that occurred within our city limits last night, or in the early morning hours of Sunday morning. Early Sunday morning around 3:18 a.m. in between West Wilson Street and Benford Street, our officers were dispatched to the sign of a victim in distress. Our officers located a female victim with severe signs of physical trauma. Our victim is a female, and it appears that she was violently attacked. I can confirm that she is a UW student. To protect the privacy of her as a victim, I will not be giving any additional information or identifiers about her at this time. Our officers rendered aid to her, and she was transported to an area hospital where she is receiving treatment at this time. I have authorized a full complement of police resources in investigating this matter, a full complement, including our partners at UW. We do intend to bring this person or persons to justice. This includes our investigative team, our Investigative Services Bureau that is commanded by Assistant Chief Paige Valenta. She is here today, and she will detail some of our investigative efforts, and then we'll take a few questions, okay?
Good afternoon. My name is Paige Valenta, and I am the Assistant Chief of Investigative Services with the City of Madison Police Department. I'll start by saying that my heart goes out to the victim and her family. We have reached out to our partners in the Madison area, including the UW Police Department, to ensure that they are supported as they try to cope with this terrible crime. I want to ensure the victim, the family, and our community that the police department will leave no stone unturned to hold accountable the person or persons who committed this violent attack. This investigation is in its preliminary stages right now. We have called in numerous Madison police personnel on this holiday weekend to conduct a thorough and comprehensive investigation. We are in the process of interviewing people, collecting evidence, taking photos, and documenting the scene. We are swabbing for biological evidence. And we are collecting video. Many people now have home security systems that include video. These videos can be crucial to helping us solve the crime. If you live within a few blocks of the intersection of West Wilson Street and Bedford Street, and you have video which captures the time between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., even if you think there's nothing on it, it can be very important to detectives. Please call us if you have this video. You can call the non-emergency number, 608-255-2345, or Crime Stoppers at 608-266-6014. Also, if you were in the area or saw or heard anything, please call us. The Madison Police Department will pursue every lead in this investigation to hold the offender accountable in our criminal justice system. Until then, everyone should be on alert and be proactive about their own safety. Please consider walking with someone else, particularly at night, staying aware of your surroundings. If you are going out, let someone know where you are going and when you arrive. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, act. Remove yourself from the situation and tell someone. We at the Madison Police Department are committed to your safety, but we need your help and your partnership. Thank you. We can take a few questions now.
Can you talk more about the extent of the injuries and kind of what those looked like? Do you think there was a weapon involved? I guess any more information you can get there.
Yeah, what we can tell you is that the injuries are certainly severe. We do not know the extent of it because at this point it's more important that the victim receive the treatment. And then once the victim is stable, we will then, of course, be able to give you more updates on that. But for right now, we know that I would consider a violent attack occurred on one of our community members. And our community will not stand for it. We will not stand for it. And we will do everything that we can, like Chief Valenta stated, to ensure that this person is brought to justice. But the reason that we're here is our officers have been working since this call went out. Not only the officers who are the first responding officers that are there, but the detectives that came in, our forensic services unit that came in, and then additional detectives who are canvassing the area for video. We need your help. And certainly in this small radius of blocks, someone may have seen or heard something. Someone may have a video. The time frame that Assistant Chief Valenta mentioned is very, very important because we want to go and look at that. Maybe we saw someone or some persons get dropped off or someone walking in the area. I can promise you this. We have a command post up, and that command post will be up and running, looking at all investigative aids as a team. And that's how we work here. And we want to do what we can to bring this person to justice and, of course, to ensure that people are safe. I want to also note that I've spoken also with the captain of our Central Division and, of course, Central District. And, of course, we will be increasing patrols in the areas. And when people are walking, if you need us, certainly give us a call early and often.
Do you have a sense of, if this was a targeted attack or if it was just random?
Well, no, we certainly believe that at this time it's probably random, but until we can speak with the victim, we won't know that.
And to clarify, you were saying until the victim is in stable condition, so what's the condition of the victim?
The condition of the victim is that she is being treated in the area hospital. I mean, obviously, we're not there with her, but again, we are praying for her and for a speedy recovery, but we want to focus in on her health first. And then if any investigative leads that we can get from the victim, we'll get those. But until that time happens, we're going to leave no stone unturned. We're going to talk to anyone who's willing to talk to us. We're going to knock on doors. We're going to wake people up. And we have a full complement of our police department that's ready, willing, and able to take your calls or questions if someone has it.
And I know there's a command center in place. Can you tell us a little bit more about the kind of officers and the kind of resources, if there's any, special officers or if they have a certain focus?
No, I think all of our officers have their specialty, and they work together as a team. We have investigators. We have those who are interviewing possible witnesses, those who will knock on doors, those who will just leave information for people. Of course, our forensic services unit is really second to none, and we're going to depend on them for processing the scene and things of that nature. It's really a team effort, and it's very impressive. I've seen it since I've been here, and it's really different than what I've seen in a lot of other agencies where people kind of work in silos, but that doesn't happen here, and I'm very proud of that.
Can you speak a little bit more to the general vicinity, the area of the attack? Do you know if it was, outside of a business, in a parking lot, just on the sidewalk?
Well, we know that there's a sidewalk there. We know that there is apartment complexes and things of that nature there. So we don't know, but we do know that this likely occurred in that block that we gave you. So we want folks who may live in that area or may have seen something to please let us know. That's the most important thing right now. We need more information, and it doesn't matter if it seems small to you. Oftentimes, as a former investigator, and everyone standing up here has investigated cases before, it's often a small detail or someone who doesn't think that something is important that helps break that case. And so I want to invite everyone or anyone in that area to give us a call and just tell us what your afternoon was like. You never know what you may have. It's up to us to follow up on that, and I feel very confident in our group that we will follow up.
And to be clear, you haven't spoken with the victim. Was she unconscious?
We have not spoken with her now.
Just one more question.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for coming, and please help us get that information out. I want to thank Chief Roman from UW for being here, lending their support. UW, they're an amazing partner for us, have an amazing police department, an amazing leader. I thank you for being here, taking the time to lend your support as well. And so we're going to do what we can to make sure that all of our citizens, all of our community members, all of our residents are safe here in Madison. And we do that by working as a team. So thank you so much for coming out. Thank you.
Get ready for an improved news experience. The all-new Channel 3000 News app is here. Tailored for your news the way you want it with a customizable home page. Stay informed effortlessly. Swipe through articles without returning to the home screen. And no more waiting. The new app loads faster than ever, ensuring you get news updates instantly. Download the all-new Channel 3000 News app today. Your gateway to news.